The one thing that will just ruin a holiday is a dry turkey. But I've got the secret to juicy turkey every single time. The secret, believe it or not, is something that just about everyone has in the pantry. Dun 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 dun! Mayonnaise. I know, it sounds crazy, bizarre, it's totally out of the box, but I promise it is the secret to juicy turkey. The reason is because we're gonna cover our turkey in a layer of mayonnaise, and during the roasting process, it's gonna baste it and keep it just chef's kiss. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't like mayonnaise, but I promise this turkey is not gonna taste like mayonnaise because we're gonna add a ton of delicious flavor. So I'm gonna start by chopping some fresh thyme. I'm just going to strip some thyme leaves and give it a quick chop. You're gonna need about a tablespoon. So get your fresh thyme chopped and get it into a mixing bowl. And to that, we're gonna add the star here, our main ingredient, which is mayonnaise. So add it to your bowl. This is about a cup of mayonnaise. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some lemon zest. It's gonna give it a lot of really fresh flavor. Just gonna zest it in, right into the bowl. I'm gonna add the zest from the entire lemon. And then we're gonna quarter the lemon and use it on the inside of our turkey. Put that in there, and now I'm gonna add some garlic cloves and I'm gonna grate them in just like I did the lemon zest. Okay, so we've got some kind of basic holiday flavors here. We've got a little lemon, we've got a little thyme, some garlic. I'm gonna kick it up with some chipotle. So we're making a chipotle mayo. Mix this up really well. This is just gonna add all of that awesome flavor. And now for the turkey, the star of the Thanksgiving table. Okay, so the cool thing here is we're not just gonna put mayonnaise on the outside, but we're gonna put mayonnaise on the inside, and that's what's gonna baste it during the roasting process and keep it nice and juicy. You wanna be very careful when you do this, but you're gonna slide your fingers between the skin and the turkey breast just to kind of loosen it. Not only do you wanna separate the skin from the meat of the breast, but you wanna do the same thing on the thigh. And that's just so that you can get some of the mayonnaise in there a little easier. I know this looks really awful, but it's crucial to this tip. This is a Thanksgiving video, not a Halloween video. After you loosen the skin, what I recommend is to take the wingtips and fold them behind. This is a personal preference of mine because I like to get as much heat around the turkey as possible. Okay, so we are ready to get this bird into action. So what I'm gonna do is take a little teaspoon here. I like to take some of the mayonnaise and I'm gonna kind of go under the skin here, right above the breast, and I'm going to scoop it off and then spread it under the skin. It's gonna add a ton of flavor and it's gonna keep it juicy, just like we're talking about. Okay, and do the same thing on the opposite side. Use your fingers to spread it all over the turkey breast and over the thighs. I'm also going to spread some of the mayonnaise on the inside of the bird. And then with the remaining, we're gonna spread it all over the outside. Anything that's kind of visible, you wanna cover with some of the mayonnaise. I've coated my entire bird in the mayonnaise mixture, and now I'm going to season it all over with flaky sea salt and black pepper. You want to try to get the seasoning as even as possible, so you can kind of let it bounce off your hand here to get the parts that are a little hard to season. A little extra mad genius tip for you. So before we tie the legs together, we are going to stuff it with the lemon quarters. Just put them right in there. And then I'm gonna also add some garlic. So I have a whole head of garlic here that I'm just gonna cut in half, crosswise. It's not pretty. And you're gonna go ahead and stuff it right inside the bird. Then you're gonna take a piece of kitchen twine and you're gonna tie the legs together. And what that's gonna do is just kind of pull them in closer to the body, and it's gonna help all the meat cook much more evenly. I'm just gonna tie the legs together. Okay, so transfer the turkey to a large roasting pan that has a rack in it. And at this point, we are gonna pop it in a 425-degree oven for 30 minutes. Then you're gonna drop the temperature down to 350 degrees and cook it for another hour and about 15 minutes. And one thing just to remember is that if it browns too quickly, just go ahead and take a big sheet of aluminum foil and tent it over the top. Look at this beautiful bird. The mayonnaise got it golden and delicious. It's a little crispy on the edges. I cannot wait to eat this. So I cooked it until a thermometer inserted in the inner thigh registered 165 degrees, and then I let it rest for 30 minutes. And we are gonna get it onto this platter. I'm gonna lift it up, just like that. Transfer it over. Looks so beautiful. And because it has the chipotle and it has some thyme, I'm gonna go ahead and garnish it with just some hot peppers I have here, some beautiful lemon thyme. Just kind of pile it around the platter, make it really beautiful for your guests. Maybe some garlic heads. I mean, check out this turkey. It is table ready, but it's not the reason we're here. We're here because we're talking juicy turkey, so I'm gonna cut into this. Oh yes. With this turkey, I plan to win Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna blame it on the juice. It has so much flavor. Doesn't taste like mayonnaise at all. It's just incredibly juicy. You might just say it's mad genius juicy. Okay everyone, you gotta let me know in the comments what you think about this turkey. Tag me, tag your friends, tag your family, tag your juiciest ex. Hey, tag Lizzo.